Evening, coming to you from the garden, wearing my Terminator glasses, sipping on my non-alcoholic beer. Mean business. So, it's been 48 or maybe 72 hours since I decided that I was going to stop doing Qigong. And there's been a relieving sense of simplification in my life, and in its place, a jolt of creativity, I might add. It's like, cool, I've got a bit this sort of bandwidth opened up, and with it I've been doing more dancing and listening to music, which is, when I really think about it over time, the thing that over the last 15 years or so has just been the most reliable sense of joy and creativity in my life. I really, really love music, and it's one of those things that you can't really get too much of. You can't really OD on music. It's the most beautiful thing. Best invention by man, hands down. But exploring this, the dancing, feeling around a bit, it's got me feeling a little more creative generally. That perhaps combined with some of the stuff I'm reading and Alexander technique. Feeling more like now is a time when, instead of doing things on other people's terms by following instructions and whatnot, trying to do things, it's more time for me to test things out for myself. So let's apply that to some of my areas of my life. So meditation's one. I mean, I have sort of nominally, my head been thinking, for some time thinking, meditation is really about letting go of any idea of technique or right posture or right anything, which is, I think, been helpful, and this is why I've enjoyed it so much. This is precisely why I've had so much energy for it, is because it doesn't feel like I need to try for it. But at the same time, sometimes it feels a bit like I'm sort of ticking a box doing my meditation. A little bit. I think this way I can look at it a bit differently. Because what is meditation really? Meditation for me is a surrender, learning to surrender. Or unlearning how not to surrender, however you put it. It's this weird sort of twisting and turning as you sit with yourself and you notice your tendencies to do this and that, and you let them go. Or don't let them go, but watch yourself struggle to let them go. And the whole Zen thing, the Zen guys think, sitting meditation, sitting in the full lotus is what this is all about. This is Buddhism, essentially. And while I kind of agree to the extent that it's wonderful, and it's a really good, effective way of surrendering, it's not the only way. And as such, I don't need to place it on like a pedestal. I can just look at it as like wow, this is cool. This is an area of exploration, something fun, rather than something that's sometimes in the Zen world it seems sort of holy, and there's a bit of you do your Zazen, and that's amazing. Good on you for doing lots of meditation. Fuck that. No. It's not. I don't want to give myself a pat on the back for doing meditation. It's what I do on my own terms. Yeah. Another thing is my weight training. Just generally, do I give a shit about weight training anymore? How many of these videos have been about weight training? About bodybuilding, about diet. I think maybe basically hardly any of them. Part of a couple of bits on my own diet and training, but not really that many on like observations on how to train, how I'd coach people. Fuck, does that signify that I have just lost? I've lost it. Don't have the urge for it anymore. I was reading my subscription to Mass monthly applications in strength sport earlier, and I was like, some of this is kind of interesting, but there's a lot more interesting stuff out there than reading up on studies on how people get jacked. And actually, I don't know, the whole bodybuilding thing, weight training, like, can be fun for sure. It can be good for you, but I mean, you know, is it really what this is all about? This meaning is, you know, is that what I'm all about? And I think I'm about something a little bit deeper than that now. So do I now cancel my subscription? It's quite expensive, actually. Do I cancel my subscription, formally cut ties, or do I keep it just for a little top up every month? Do I want to stay on top of the literature? Do I give a shit? I'm not sure at the moment. I need to ponder that. It's close, because part of me thinks, I'm doing a personal training course, and it's certainly in the future doing Alexander technique for weight training could be something I could do and quite enjoy. So maybe I'll keep it going for now. Well, let's see. But certainly not consciously applying myself to it. Yes. I see in the future the directions I'm going in are music, Alexander technique, and meditation. Yeah, these are things that I'm really, get me ticking over at the moment. Yeah, and then the next thing was this time opened up by not having Qigong. We can open that up now to do some personal exploration, discovery every Tuesday. Good old 45-minute session of me doing me stuff, really unapologetically being I'm going to have fun being me. Yeah. Have a bit of a dance, maybe do some reading. Good, sit down and do 45 minutes of reading. That's nice. Yeah, cool. And yeah, it's funny. I'm feeling really tired today. I didn't sleep very well yesterday. I'm feeling depleted as a result. My brains are not at their best. So we'll call it there. Good night.